One day I went out to the garden and found Spencer with a 5-gallon bucket of roofing tar, and he was painting himself. I looked at him and thought, what am I going to do to clean him up? And instead of getting mad, I just laughed. And we went in the house, and we took a picture so we could always remember this moment, because we knew it would be funny sometime in the future.
The reason why I was covered up in tar is because I wanted to see what Red Rabbit felt like. Hi, my name is Spencer Palmer, and I am on the autism spectrum. Many people have helped me along the way, and I want to introduce you to two of them. My mom, Rose Palmer, and a friend, Shar Romberger.
Spencer was typically developing until about age 14 to 16 months. He lost the 10 or 12 words that he had. He started sitting in the corner and putting little people on horses, and if they fell off, he would scream. When we'd go to the grocery store, he would scream all the way through the store. In 1992, we were at a doctor's appointment for our 2-week-old daughter, Cecily. The physician told me, Spencer could have autism, but don't tell anyone because it frightens people. I was shocked and sick to my stomach. I felt like I'd just been kicked in the gut and I wasn't supposed to tell anyone. I went home and looked in the DSM-4 to find out what it meant to have autism. 1 or 2 kids in 10,000 were diagnosed. There was no known cause, no known cure, and 90% of these kids were institutionalized.
Why are so many diagnosed with autism? I think we have better ways to diagnose it now. We understand things a lot better. We have fMRI imaging to be able to watch the neural pathways go and find some similarities. I also think that families are a little bit more aware and less afraid.
A day on the playground, a special ed teacher told me about a parent support group meeting. As I drove there that night, I thought to myself, I am so miserable. I'll never be happy again. My whole family is just destroyed. But that night was a changing point. A woman was talking about a book called Let Me Hear Your Voice, where a woman had used this Lovaas theory and had helped 2 of her kids recover from autism. I left that meeting so excited. There was something I could do. There was some way I could help Spencer. I then spent the next 6 months figuring out how to get services for Spencer. And I helped him get diagnosed. I helped him get services. And he was able to get a 40-hour-a-week intensive behavioral therapy program.
When I had tutors over, I thought and felt like they were adults coming over to play with me. Whenever I am at work, at home, and at my UVU film classes, I feel that I do not process everything quickly. So that's why I feel left out, and my classmates and friends and family just do the task quickly, and they just give it all out to me, not help me teach me how to learn this kind of stuff.
One of the biggest things we see are social skills or social deficits, is being able to recognize just the day-to-day, the hidden role is like what we'd call them, is being able to recognize those things and have the understanding of just the social norms. Another big deficit can be what we call stereotypical behavior or repetitive behaviors, or anything that interrupts or prevents someone from engaging with the rest of the world.
Engaging and a lot of activities to do, because if you don't give them that many activities to do, they quickly shut down and go back to their repetitive ways.
I think the future is great. Fortune 500 company research showed that, or predicted, they predicted that in the next 10 years, that over a quarter of the Fortune 500 companies will be actively seeking those with autism and other neurodiversities to be part of their teams, because of what we've seen through like Microsoft is the need and the demand for a neurodiverse individual and all that they contribute. I also think we're seeing like great research and of, early intervention. And then also like recently, the federal government changed the laws about ABA for those with adults with autism. And now insurance have to cover that. And so now adults can continue to get services, whether it's like coach services or just social skills and stuff like that. So I see the future being great.